Welcome back to SnapVend University. Today we're going to take a look at how to change a motor harness on a tray to either convert to multiple motors or just to change the harness if there's a problem. Stay tuned. The first step to gain access to the harness is to remove the tray. To remove the tray, simply press down on the lever on the right side, lift the drawer, and pull it out. Once the tray is in the first position of being pulled out, it will stop and the front of the tray is able to be dropped. To pull it out to the next step, simply lift the front of the tray level, reach on the right side, press the lever again, lift up, and pull out. This will allow you access to the back of the tray for service. With the tray out of the machine, simply locate the motor harness that is plugged into the main harness on the right side. It will be a white plug with multiple colored wires going into it. To remove this, simply pinch the top and the bottom to release the clips and pull. The tray is now ready to be removed from the machine. Again, what we are going to do is press the lever on the right, lift, and remove the tray. Once you've removed the tray, find a good flat surface to work on and turn the tray around so you have access to the back. The first thing we will do is, using a Phillips screwdriver, is to remove this screw which holds the harness onto the tray. From there, we will simply unplug the motors from the harness by pulling the clip. We will work our way down all the motors and complete that. Once you have removed the screw and removed all of the clips, simply take your harness and replace it. You can replace it in exactly the opposite order. Starting with the screw, make sure that the first motor is plugged into the first port. Once you've replaced the harness, simply return the tray back to the machine. You complete this simply by setting both of the rear wheels onto the ramps and pushing back. This will effectively lock the tray into the machine, and you can see the lever. By pushing it, the wheel is unlocked and the gravity blocks the wheel in. At this point, take your harness, plug it back. You will notice you have a square on the two top pieces and then a square in the center bottom. Associate that with the square references on the receiving port and plug the harness into the main harness. You are now ready to complete a motor count and do a test bend. Once you are plugged in, pay attention to the harness that it is not caught on the wheel as you slide it in, because this is the best way to break your harness. Simply lift the front of your tray up, push. You are now in the stocking position. Lift and push, and you are now ready to dispense. We typically don't see many harness problems. The biggest issue we've seen is when the drawer is pushed in and the harness is caught on the wheel, breaking the harness. The symptoms you will see is the entire tray will not function. You won't have one coil not working or multiple coils on that tray not working. The entire tray will be disabled. You can also see this in the planogram. If you are looking remotely, those coil lines will be tagged with disabled upon a machine heartbeat. When you have less than 10 motors using a 10 motor harness, make sure that you skip the appropriate plugs. Otherwise, your motors will be misnumbered in the system. it will not harm or cause any issues to not have every plug plugged in. Thanks for tuning in.